Today, I'm going to discuss about the future of utility management system leveraging the advanced customer information systems. Basically, we are trying to transform the utility industry using the latest and the greatest technology that we recently had AI to efficiently manage the operations and increase the customer satisfaction. So here it's mostly related to the utilities industry, but we're trying to discuss more about the technologies that we used for this conference. So here is the table of contents that we are going to discuss. This is all about introduction to CIS, challenges with the Legacy CIS system, and the benefits of upgrading the CIS system, and the key components of a CIS upgrade, the whole CIS upgrade process, how it can be done. We'll take an example of Catapult project that we recently implemented here in Kansas Board of Utilities, Kansas City Board of Public Utilities, and what are all the tangible outcomes for the CIS upgrade that we did, the future proofing of these utility operations, and then we'll have a small conclusion for question and answers. Let's talk first about the introduction to CIS system, what CIS system would encompass and what all the systems that it includes to help the utilities to manage the customers. So this is the critical part of the managing customer interactions like billing and services. Drives efficiency in utility operations by centralized customer data, and it also enables adaptation to future technologies like smart grids and IoT. So for example, you have a lot of meters connected all together to this system, and whenever the billing happens, there is nothing manual here, so everything is automated from the grid to the billing system. And how this automation is done and how this customer information system leverages the whole collection of data to enhance the customer satisfaction is what it is all about in the CIS. So the modern energy sector demands responsive and data-driven systems. The modern system where the customers are using a lot of mobile phones and they want to get an idea about how much energy is being used and how far the bill and when did they pay, and they wanted to pay online using the mobiles, and all these operations which the customers want to do can be done using upgrading the customer information system. So the legacy systems lack the flexibility and power to meet growing industry demands. That's obvious. And the CIS modernization enhances the ability to meet regulatory and compliance standards. So most of the public utilities, they have these regulatory and compliance standards which they got to meet with the state's public utility commission, where they fix the rates. Even if they want to increase any of the financial burden on the customers, these state organizations, they make sure the customers are satisfied, and they follow some rules in case of they want to increase the cost for these utilities. And what are all the challenges with the legacy systems? The scalability issues and integration difficulties, poor user experience, inefficient workflows due to outdated design, maintenance challenges like the higher costs if you want to go to upgrade. It can't be pushed to cloud, and the existing legacy systems is all about they're all in the cloud, right? The latest and the greatest technologies are all in the cloud, and the computing is all performed in the cloud. But when you come to the old legacy systems, the systems are all installed in the on-prem like Linux and other technologies which sit on the on-premise server room, where we have a server team and a lot of administrators and DevOps personnel working on automating all these operations on the on-premise, coming from installation, upgrades, and all the stuff, right? So we don't want to go with the legacy system where all these operations are taken care on site within the people, IT personal staff of the utilities. So when we go to the new system, all these are taken care in the cloud, right? So that's obvious with the latest technologies that are going on. And there are also a lot of security vulnerabilities with the legacy systems and cybersecurity threats. Legacy systems leads to bottlenecks in operations, impacting customer satisfaction and long response times during high demand periods due to outdated infrastructure. So what are all the benefits of upgrading the CIS system? The enhanced user interface, the customizable dashboards, improved navigation for quicker access to data, improved data handling, supports large-scale data processing with real-time insights, and superior customer service where interactive self-service portals and instant communication via multiple channels. So it easily integrates with emerging technologies like renewable energy and management. So for example, you want to have a solar farm where customers want renewable energy from the solar farm, or they want to install a renewable energy source on their own premise, and the grid can absorb some of the energy from their system when they have access, and when they want more energy which they can't produce, the grid can supply. So all this is called net metering system in the modern system, where using the latest and greatest technologies can be configured, right? And scalability and future proofing, even integrates with the emerging technologies, like that we just discussed. So data driven insights enables advanced analytics for predictive maintenance and demand forecasting. There is a system by name called Maximo within the CIS utility system, where all the meters, all the inventory, and all the personnel that you see during the outages, this can be automated using the preventive maintenance that we are using in the latest technologies. The cost efficiency, obviously, it reduces operational costs by automating tasks and workforce, which the billing and other teams, most of their administrative tasks can be automated. So regulatory compliance streamlines adherence to the evolving industry regulations. So the utility system is a wide, more than 50 utility systems within the states, and in some states have. So every utility system has to follow some rate structure approved by the commissioner or something through Zoom calls to the customers, where they have to agree with the rate structure that is prescribed by the utilities, put forward by the utilities for the future. All these standards are taken care by using the latest CIS upgrades. So what are all the key components? So what does these key components of CIS upgrade include? So the enhanced user interfaces, because of the latest user interactions with the new software, takes very less time. It improves the productivity, making the system user friendly, right? With the older system, let's say if they want to go to a workflow, if they have 10 clicks to reach the end to get to information to respond to a customer. So with the enhanced user interface, the time to reach to get the information and respond to a customer is very less. So advanced data handling capabilities, capable of processing data from various sources such as smart meters and IoT devices. So all these IoT devices and smart meters, they produce lots and lots of data, whether it could be testing those meters, whether the voltage is testing is performed without sending the personnel from the inventory station to the location. So all these data that we are getting from the meters and IoT devices, which are managed by the utility, can be analyzed within the CIS system. So that's one of the major advantage of this. So robust integration capabilities, the CIS system can be integrated with all the GIS information system and customer relationship management and then the metadata management. So metadata management is something like a sucker which gets all the information, and there are some abilities within the MDM system which processes before it spits out that information to the CIS system, right? All the integration is between all these systems, and the CIS sits like a heart between all these systems. So when you get real-time analytics, it provides operational insights, helping utilities and manage peak demand periods, especially when all the customers, when there is a game like an NFL, when all of them want to sit and watch, and during such peak demand periods can be addressed easily by forecasting the energy demand usage with this latest information that we are getting from these smart devices. And when you have all this information, so you can predict the future of the energy usage and have a lot of initiatives where you can propose a time if a customer wants to use less energy during those peak times, you can reward the customer for that time. And all these new features can be enhanced using the CIS system. Obviously, the security and compliance sits at the forefront of the CIS system or whichever system we are having now in the IT world, because of the cybersecurity threats that we are getting, where all we need to make sure the customer's data is secured and it's stored in a reliable place, like a dedicated cloud location. For a lot of these latest AWS, Azure, and other vendors like Oracle, they build a separate data centers for government organizations, so that they don't have to worry about the compliance and regulatory issues which comes with these data accessibility things. So what is the whole process of CIS upgrade process, right? The comprehensive evaluation of current systems weakness and bottlenecks, identify pain points through feedback from end users, understand regulatory and compliance gaps, planning, obviously, develop a roadmap for technology selection and resource allocation. Some of these things are project management tasks, where the technology roadmap and resource allocation comes under that. Align upgrade. So the strategic initiatives from the CIO or the organization from the board the IT needs to map and align our tasks according to the plan proposed by their board. So how the implementation, obviously it has to be a phased manner. You can't just take down the legacy system and then have the new system available. That's how it is, right? So it has to be a phased manner where each functionality is moved out and then eventually a cutout is done. So let's say, and we're talking here about training and support. It's obvious that all the new system shouldn't be more easy for the existing billing clerks and MDM analysts or the business users to get on as soon as they were given the new system. So obviously there is a lot of training and regression test cases that they execute before the system go live, that makes them more comfortable in using this. And also the risk mitigation is separate team, where they're identifying the potential risk and impact upon operations during this transition. So that this is all about the whole upgrade process, what are all different steps that we include and different measures that we take for the smooth transition. For example, we implemented a project by name Catapult, which we call it as because we are moving from existing legacy system for all these head-end MDM, CIS, and Maximo. All these systems could be upgraded at single shot and make the utility system in the latest and greatest technology usable, right? So the legacy system, the obviously slow processing and high operational costs. With the upgraded system, we have modular design, faster data processing, and improved customer interaction. What are all the tangible outcomes? So impact of CIS upgrade, the key outcomes are operational efficiency, reduced processing times, automation and manual workflows like we discussed earlier. The business users can easily automate and the process time and the processing time is reduced and manual workflows are reduced. So obviously operational efficiency is achieved by saving a lot of time. Faster query selection with comprehensive customer data at fingertips. The more easier, the more flexible for a business user to get information, the better he can serve the customer, right? The billing accuracy, the number of issues that you get with the billing system, with the cycles that you run every day, are reduced by more than 50 to 60% with the new billing system, obviously, because of the availability of data and the accuracy and the dashboards that we discussed before. The data-driven decisions, use of real-time analytics for data forecasting and energy management. That's coming from the smart grid and analyzed at the dashboards that are provided with the new CIS upgrade. There are a lot of cost savings through automation and modern infrastructure. Improved collaboration, seamless data sharing across departments, improves overall operational synergy. Employee productivity improved, system usability results in faster onboarding and fewer errors. How do we use this as a future-proofing utility operation system, right? Financial services APIs, security success, scalability, designed to grow with increased customer base, data volume, integration with smart technologies, seamless adaptation to smart meters, electric charging stations, and renewable energy sources, regulatory adaptability, and customer engagement enhances customer-facing features such as mobile apps, and self-service portals. And system architecture allows for incremental upgrades, ensuring long-term cost control. So finally, the modernization of CIS system is just not a technical upgrade; it is a strategic improvement for utility companies looking to thrive in the modern energy landscape. Upgrading to a modern CIS offers immense benefits, including enhanced operational efficiency, improved customer satisfaction, and a scalable foundation for future growth. By addressing the limitations of legacy systems, utilities can unlock the potential of real-time data analytics, advanced customer service features, and seamless integration with new technologies such as smart meters and renewable energy sources. As the energy sector continues to evolve, staying competitive requires adapting flexible, future-proof systems that can grow the needs of both the company and its customers. Investing in CIS modernization today ensures that utilities are well positioned to meet rising customer expectations, comply with emerging regulatory requirements, and optimize their operations for long-term success. That's all. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, you can post me online, or you can post to the virtual conference question and answers section. So I'd be happy to answer all those questions. Thank you.